Hi, good evening, everyone. Welcome. Only our dear friend is not in. I think maybe he's away. Our dear Junie. Okay. Today is the third lessons, and next week will be the last lesson for the entire year. Next month, Uncle Raymond is going for a long holiday break, and of course, during this break, I'm going to have a lot of new things coming up in next year lesson. And one of them, just few days ago, Tuo Xuan, Jing Chen, and Jaden. I just attended a very interesting AI course about ChatGPT, Google Gemini, Copilots, Gamma, you name it lah. I find a few things, and it is very, very interesting. And future lesson, I will want to incorporate using AI to make the lesson more like AI, not just AI lah. Okay. Oh, okay, Junie, Jaden came back. Jaden, you just come back. So now you are a tag team, Jaden and Junie, you're JJ. You come back for class and Junie going off for holiday. Your tag team. Okay. So we're here to talk about the cultures and arts and heritage. So after two lessons, the third lesson, maybe can you tell me more, Tuo Xuan, what do you understand by culture, arts, and heritage? How do you imply the knowledge that I taught you? And now how are you going to supply the knowledge that you have? Let's be fair to Jing Chen. Jing Chen did not come in last week as well, Jaden. So you have been with the past two lessons. So how you imply this knowledge about culture, arts, and heritage, and how are you going to supply this knowledge to share with us, to apply that what you have learned for the past two lessons, and hope for the reply from Uncle Raymond to see whether you understand the CAH, that is culture, arts, and heritage. And then you can rely these topics next year in set 3 of hopefully you can use it in your social study. And then you with the CAH, you know how to comply to use it in the real world. Back to you, Tuo Xuan. In your own words, don't scared. This is where you have to use your emotion for motion to get your notion with action. Let's go. 还要想啊，不可以想太久啊，宝贝。No, seriously, I'm telling you the truth, guys. If you take more than 10 seconds to think, you're going to feel your aura in the real world. Okay, please, you have to understand, you have a very competitive classmate and schoolmates, and you are competing in 2 years' time or 3 years' time. Should I say 2 years' time? Some of them in 1 year time. 1 year time. So please.
Okay.
Okay, I give you think first. 懂吗呀？Jaden, since you are more 师兄来大师兄 share. Just shut up and share lah. Come on. Oh, sorry, you cannot shut up. If you shut up means you cannot share. Just go for it. Sorry.
So use CAH.
Yeah, culture, arts, and heritage. You know the Uyama 飞过. Okay, Jing Chen, what about you?
Interpret the knowledge. Wait, you mean for
No,
this
no,
one?
no. In what do you think so far? You attend one of I'm not sure the last week you watched the
No,
video.
I didn't attend.
Yeah, but first lesson you did, right? So based on your knowledge, what you understand by culture, arts, and heritage in your own words.
Culture is a part and parcel of every society, as it
Oh,
allows society to keep its own identities and stay unique. This is important as many as the society is passed on from generation to generation. It's important for the younger ones to learn about their roots and courage and culture in order to fully appreciate it, as well as Yeah, and their roots.
That's all.
Arts is very important as it allows society and people to express themselves freely, as well as put out their emotions for other people. As it's also a form and it allows other people to appreciate others, the thoughts of others. Wait, what's the last topic? It's okay. Okay? I'm not sure what to say for heritage. Heritage, I was like, I think the culture is the same as heritage.
It's kind, you can say, like a subset
Yeah.
of it.
Wait, but no, I'm not sure because I think I'll repeat my points.
No, don't worry. Please don't have this kind of MOE student attitude. You are international student. So you say, Uncle Raymond, I think this is what I know about it. So I guess that is my explanation. Okay, talk like more professional. Say, I don't know. I think this is all I have. Don't have negative in yourself. Please don't. Okay, you've done a good job. Okay, always in front of everyone, even though you are very panic and phobia or whatever, never show it to anyone. Always say, yeah, I think that is my explanation. I hope you all get it. So if they still don't understand, then you think of other ways. You can never say, oh, well, I think that's what I think, that's I have. I think I maybe be wrong. Don't say that. Never say you are wrong, unless you really do something wrong, like you go and kill someone, you go and cheat and then steal, that's a different story. But as far as you did a good job, okay, Ting Chen, okay. I have student ask me, Uncle, isn't the culture, arts, and heritage all bundled together like 3-in-1 coffee mix or 3-in-1 Milo? The same one. They are, as long as you bring in the things, the one student say it very well. Say, isn't it? It's got to do with the race and religions, as what you taught me in the previous few lessons. Yes. But the heritage is something that we not only pass down. The heritage is like a big umbrella. Okay, they cover the cultures and arts. But some people say, no, I disagree. I think cultures is the biggest umbrella that cover the arts and heritage, or even the arts can be the one. Whatever it is, the heritage itself is some things that we talk about the buildings, the artifacts, the costume, the fashions, the language, or even the past down, like you can say the 弟子规, 三字经, or even the heritage that passed down, how to 尊老敬贤. But uncle, isn't it the same as culture? Yes, the cultures is part of, to me, the word heritage is a bigger things than culture. But some of you might disagree. It's how you see it. So don't worry. So give you some idea. All right, Tuosian and Jaden is okay. I'll move on. Okay, Jaden, will you mind read the our pledge? The pledge is we the citizen, that is the Singapore one. This is our pledge. Let's go.
The statement, your heart to rule and your brain to conquer the world, is a metaphor suggesting that a balance between emotional intelligence, hearts, and rational thought, brain, is the key to success. It implies that while passion and intuition are important for setting goals, ruling, logical planning and execution are needed to achieve them, conquering. Neither the heart nor the brain should dominate entirely, rather they should work together.
So Jaden, when I ask you to talk about CAH, your brain and your heart kind of entangle, and you don't know which one to talk about it. So for whatever reason, Tuoshian's, Jaden's, and Jingchen, whatever reason, not just my English lesson, any subject, always use your brain to think for the logical. For example, say, so Jaden, imagine one day your child asks you, Daddy, why must we study? Will you use your brain to tell your child or use your heart to tell your child about the answer? Be honest. You get me now, Tuoxian? You know what I mean? So Tuoxian, one day your child asks you, Daddy, why must we study? So Jingchen, one day your child asks you, Daddy, why must I study? What kind of answer? Are you using the logical brain? Say, come on, use your brain now. Of course, must study, right? Or use your heart to talk to him. You get what I'm saying? So it's the same thing, anything. So Jaden, you start first. But use your heart or brain to talk to your child. Your child can be a girl or boy. Let's be fair. Not always be son. Can be daughter, okay?
Heart.
Why? Wow, using your emotion.
Because like when my children ask me that question, I know that they are like very annoyed at studying already. Otherwise, why would they ask that question? So like if I use my heart, I can make them feel like motivated to go study again. Yeah.
Okay, so fair.
Oh.
I cannot say your answer is wrong 嘛，对不对？哦 ，OK. How about you, Tuoxian? Use your heart or brain to tell your child to study.
Use my heart, because using your brain to actually like try to reason with them at that point of time when like they probably already hate studying, it wouldn't work, because like I've been through that stage. And
Oh my God, serious ah? You went through that stage ah? Okay, okay. Carry on, my dear. What
yeah,
do you say?
I've been through that stage, and for one, I personally know that it would never work.
Okay, you see, I'm not against it. This is your answer. Thank you. How about Jing Chen? 怎么样，大哥？
Using the heart, because I think it's important to empathize with the child, because yeah, as Jalen said, the child will definitely be very annoyed, and like he wouldn't want to like study much. So if you tell him or her to study from a logical perspective, right, he wouldn't want to study, because a lot of times, right, these children, they're like not mature, so they won't really understand to understand like the purpose of studying in the long term. So I think I will try to empathize, then after that speak from my own perspective. But I think also let them share their views.
Awesome. Thank you. Your answer is good. All your answer is good. Jing Chen, your answer is good. Now you understand that Tuoxian, just now when I asked you to talk about culture, arts, and heritage, you have to think, oh my goodness, huh? 怎么办? But when I ask you this question about when your child asks you, Daddy, why must I study? You no need to use rocket science or what sine, cosine, tangents or that kind of thing. Straight away, you use your heart to, in fact, now you're using your heart to explain to to answer the question. In fact, you're using heart and brain already. You brain logically, do you realize the brain logically think before giving you the hard answer? Let me share. For me, I will use my brain. I will use that. Okay, first of all, I will throw question like this. Because I guess your children next time, the milk powder they take next time is much more 10 times much better than Uncle Raymond. When I was a baby, my parents are so poor that I don't have good milk powder, so the brain access a bit slower. So I will throw question to my children, even to my grandchildren. The first question asks, so do you want to be a successful person? Brain ma, I have to think, right? Do you think study is important in life? Do you think without study, can you go far enough and know the world? So you see, so 多谢你明白吗? So that is brain. Throwing question to think first. Then when they answer already, so if you don't do that, what happened? Do you want to continue to sweep the floor when sweeping the floor is taken by AI and robots? So then what are you going to do with your life if you do not have the educations? That's where the emotion come in. For me, now you understand why in MOE, they always throw in the brain questions. Just like, for example, come on, Jing Chen, Jaden, and Tuoxian, you learn sine, cosine, and tangent, right? Agree? You learn sine, cosine, and tangent? Yes? Tuoxian, you share ma? Sine, cosine, and tangent? Honestly, when the teacher teach you that time is the logical, the brain, how you do. Then later when you want to find the answer, you know the logical part already, the brain. Then now you use your heart. How come I cannot use the answer? Is there a better way? Why can't I do that? I get very frustrated. That's where your emotion runs high. Okay, I'm not saying that you are wrong to use the heart to tell your brain, your heart to tell your child to say that no, empathize them. Okay, you can never empathize your child 100%. Tuoxian, you told me that you went through this. I can tell you, your parents will not 100% understand you. They will still tell you using logical. I don't give a damn, Tuoxian. You still have to study. You still have to get result. It's only after a while later, damn it, man, what my daddy say is true, no? It's true. You realize, you agree not, Tuoxian? Let's be honest. You realize it's true. Because at that time, you're young enough. You may not understand. So I'm just sharing. So don't get afraid in future when people throw you questions. Straight away tell your heart and brain, which one should I come first? Which is the logical part I need to talk? Which is the emotional part I need to express, to impress, not to depress? Ladies and gentlemen, definition of heritage. Okay, let me do the first paragraph. What is heritage? Now, heritage refers to the traditions, achievements, belief, monuments, and objects that are passed down from previous generation. It includes both tangible elements such as historical building and artifacts, and intangible aspects like language, customs, culture, practices. Heritage shapes a community identity and helps us to understand our collective past, preserving it for future generations. So you realize that why Uncle Raymond say heritage is the bigger umbrella that comprises of culture, arts, traditional values, costume, fashion. Without the heritage, you like 没有那个根. But of course, you can say no, culture is more important. But you have asked, Jing Chen, Jaden, and Tuo Xuan, have you ever asked the chicken first or the egg first? You know this kind of question, right, Jaden? Which one come first, egg first or chicken? Now, when people ask me this question, I say, God come first. Agree now? Agree? God come first. Without God, where got chicken and egg? Fair enough, Jaden. Because I'm a religious person. You don't tell me chicken. That means if chicken come first, that means Jesus have to report, dear chicken. Can you imagine Jesus report to the chicken? Cannot be him, Jaden. It doesn't make sense, right? You get me? So next time when people ask you, chicken first or egg first? No, none of them. They will be surprised. Then which one? God come first. Because God create chicken. Okay, God create both of them. Why people ask this question? It's the same, right? Tuo Xuan, the heart and brain. There is no right or wrong answer. But the moment you see Jing Chen just throw it, Jing Chen just now just talk about what is this, just talk. That is the most positive way I want my leaders like all of you. Okay? No more hesitation. Straight away, go for it. Within less than 10 seconds, you die must give me an answer. No such thing. Because next year, Jaden, the lesson is only 1 hour only. Yeah, 1 hour. Short, sweet, and simple. 1 hour. Okay? 1 hour. I'm serious. There is no short change of like, how about the 30 minutes? Don't worry about the 30 minutes, okay? There will be 1 hour lessons. Okay? I just realized Zoom, if it's 1.5 hours, is too long because I did it with other classes, 1 hour. So I have confidence. Okay, I did it with the international students, 1 hour. Of course, during exam, we'll extend a bit another 10-15 minutes. The max is 1 hour and 15 minutes. Or the max is 1 hour and 20 minutes. Okay. So this paragraph tells you clearly that heritage is important. Without heritage, we do not know where is our roots. Without heritage, we do not know what kind of customs or what we want to pass down for the next generation. Without heritage is some things that, who am I? Where I come from? Which group am I? What color the skin am I? What I belongs to? So and now Jaden, am I a bastard? Where I come from? Who's my mother? Who's my father? Who is my ancestor? So I feel that heritage, this paragraph is important. Back to you, Jaden. Welcome back.
Heritage in Singapore is a vibrant blend of cultures, traditions, and histories that have shaped the nation into what it is today. As a multicultural society, Singapore's heritage is reflected in its diverse communities: Chinese, Malay, Indian, Eurasian, and others, each contributing to unique customs, festivals, and cuisines. For example, the Chinatown and Little India districts are living testimonies to the rich traditions of their respective communities. Tangible heritage can be seen in iconic landmarks such as the Sultan Mosque and the Kampong Glam, Sri Mariman and Temple in Chinatown, and the colonial era Raffles Hotel. These buildings not only serve religious or practical purposes, but also stand as symbols of Singapore's historical journey.
Jaden, will you feel very euphoria on Tuesday?
On what?
On Tuesday, do you feel euphoria? Super duper happy? Super elated?
Tuesdays.
Yeah.
Uh,
Tuesday, I was like, holy fish, man. We are to the Asian Cup final.
oh,
Yes, Singapore to the Asian Cup final. Yeah. Are you? Do you feel it? As a true born Singaporean, before the match kick off, I tell you, Jaden, I have no confidence that the boys will get in. But I just want to share with this to all of you. Some of you may not be born Singapore here, or I am confirmed. My whole entire 3 generations, 4th generations are all Singaporeans. Being the follower of the past football from Kwa Kin Song to now, I'm very advocate and love Singapore football a lot. But recent year, they really screw up. But just that 2 days ago, it was a history that made 47 years. And I feel proud, that this one is like become a heritage already. We are here already. So when we talk about football in Brazil, recently I was in Popina, Jaden. I served a customer and she came from Brazil. I said, oh my God, you're from Brazil. It doesn't look like Brazil because it's very amor, very white. He said, yeah, because Brazil got a different race. So how I'm saying, wow, I love Brazil football. The first thing I say, Mr. Raymond, don't talk about Brazil football. Recently, they are not good. So they are building inside the heritage, the culture inside already. When we talk about football, we know Pelé, right? The best player, Brazil. When we talk about Pelé, we also talk about Argentina, Maradona. So it's like linked. Like we talk about Portugal, we talk about Cristiano Ronaldo. So this is like Singapore like that, the cultures. When we talk about China, the first thing that comes to your mind is Great Wall of China and the imperial palace, right? And the Guilin, the mountains, and of course the Bingmayo. And we talk about India, we talk about Taj Mahal. All right, you talk about Japan, we talk Mount Fuji. You talk about Singapore, Malayan, the one always speak water, 吐口水，可是不会被 fine。他吐越多，每个人都是喜欢，对吧？Jaden and 金城 and 多贤，you will laugh, right? So this paragraph, please explain.
I explain.
Yeah,
Okay. So there are
in your own
many,
words, in your own words.
yeah. There are many different unique cultures in Singapore, each having their own unique tradition and custom, which contributes to Singapore's unique historical past, allowing for Singapore to say what's that word?
Sorry,
Allowing
I'm not AI, I can't read your mind.
okay. 发展, allowing Singapore to
Progress.
progress to its glory today. Yeah, okay.
Yes. Well done. So you see, this is my passage. You are the AI. You convert into summary in other words. So you are AI. So how many of you have really using AI? Have you used AI already, Toshi? Have you used Google AI?
Gemini, yeah.
Gemini. How about Jing Chen? You use AI?
Yeah.
How about Jaden?
Yeah.
I can tell you, next year, if you want to do my homework, it's compulsory to hand in homework. And when you submit your homework, if you want to use AI to help you, for goodness sake, do me a favor. This essay is with the help of AI. Because I will be one step higher than you. I will put your essay inside the AI. AI, please tell me this essay is individual work or AI. Okay, I will test it. Don't lie to me. If you want to use AI to help you, by all means, go ahead. I won't stop you. Okay, because you know why, Tuoxian? At the end of the day, you go to the exam, you cannot use AI. 对吗? Agree 了? 金城 correct 了? 对吗?
Yeah.
But it's okay. Because you know why? Uncle, are you crazy? Then you're right hand beat left hand beat right hand, and you're contradicting. 所以吗, Jaden? It's not. Because you have to use, I'm sorry, I rephrase my sentence. You ought to use AI to help you in your study. It's must. So when you're using AI, you're actually helping your brain now. I will tell you next. My next lesson for AI will be in March. So I'm going to have a lot of classes for myself and starting already. In fact, yesterday I already used AI to help my boss to do some company events already. And when I show it to my boss, Jaden, my boss was very impressed. Wow, Raymond, how long it take? 1 hour. I show off. Wow, very good, very good. Then later I go to the meeting. Wow, Raymond, wow, thank you for how. Actually, boss, no need to admire me. Why? I use AI. Che. He was like, Che. But how you do it now? Wow, if you don't tell me, I don't expect it. Say, you see, that is the power. I seriously, I use the tool, I do until very fascinating. But of course, I have to give commands. So same thing, guys, when you're submitting your homework with AI, okay, please put that AI. Because at the end of the day, to me, I feel that you're still learning. You are learning. Rather than you don't even use AI, don't bother to do something about it, and don't even bother to hand in homework. It's worse than nothing. Thank you so much. Next paragraph. Jing Chen, your turn. Please read and summarize in your own words. Intangible heritage.
Intangible heritage is culturally important, including examples such as languages, festivals, traditions, such as Hari Raya Puasa, Deepavali, and Chinese New Year, and other forms such as Peranakan, breadwork, and Malay Dikir Barat performances. The retainment of hawker culture, which was recently recognized by UNESCO, shows how important food is to Singapore heritage. With dishes, for example, Hainan chicken rice and laksa being favorited by many through museums and through many museums and many other mediums such as community programs and active conservation. Singapore continues to celebrate as well as protect, as well as to conserve its heritage, ensuring that future generations to come can appreciate and learn from the diverse and rich past of Singapore.
Yeah, okay, summarize your own words. You are reading from the passage. Now you use your own AI to summarize. Oh, by
Oh.
the way, do you know what is Dikir Barat? Dikir Barat? It's a kind of dance, Malay dance like that. They will do this dance like that. Okay, it's a celebration. It's like Chinese New Year, the Wulong Wusi. Okay, so UNESCO, is very important. It's one of the biggest organizations to recognize that this is heritage. It's very important. This is the most important heritage. Like, recently got one guy in TikTok and Instagram. This guy go and curse and swear and give negative comments about hawker food. Wow, this bo pian, wow, this Fujian mian, this cai tao gui, this carrot cake, wow, very xian, this laksa. He keep giving back negative comments until people is so fed up of him. So yes, Jing Chen.
Heritage that cannot be seen. Wait, heritage is especially of significance, including languages as well as festivals, local festivals as well as traditional arts. The conservation of hawker culture has been recognized by UNESCO, which shows how hawker culture has significantly contributed to the making of the Singapore heritage, with dishes such as Hainan chicken rice and laksa being liked by many of Singaporeans. Through many mediums such as museums, programs, and active conservation, whether is it by Singaporeans or governments, Singapore continues to actively conserve as well as to protect its own heritage, its unique heritage, and ensuring that future Singaporeans are able to be grateful as well as appreciate the nation's rich heritage.
That's all?
Yeah.
Thank you. Very good. So the Hainanese chicken rice, one of my favorite hawker food. I've been eating 1 year of Hainanese chicken rice when I was being retrenched out of job. That's the most economical, nice and cheap. That was back many years ago. So one of the hawker culture that I will take in will be Hainanese chicken rice. What about you, Jaden? If you were to write an essay about hawker culture, which type of food 食物 not fruit 那不是水果 which type of food that you can find in hawker center and hawker cultures? For me, I will use Hainanese chicken rice.
Nasi lemak.
Oh, please.
Because like there's a lot of different components to nasi lemak, and those different components are like they combine the dish
No, it's right. It's
combines
like they
these
combine.
different elements. Yeah, the dish combines these different elements to make this a good dish so that everyone can enjoy it. And I think it will be easier to write with a lot of components of the
Yeah,
food.
if you're using nasi lemak, okay. Now, Hainanese chicken rice, for me, I will use it, the ancestor from Hainan Dao, right? Coming to Singapore, and then they start off, you study your history in Set 1, Set 2, you should know, that they went through like the different cultures here and bring in, and for good, just like the Ya Kun Mian Bao, right? You know, the old chunky, all this. One more things to add, Jadens, for the nasi lemak, is that it is a Malay dish. But then again, it's now also very popularized by Chinese. And it's not only economical, but it also bring the flavors of the next year you will learn this in chapter 10, Jaden. It's called hybridizations of cultures. And this one bring in the beauty, the combinations of even the Peranakan, the Chinese, and the Malay. So this is something you can add on, especially if the examiner are not Singaporean. And when they mark this, they'll feel, whoa, next time when I go to Singapore, I need to want to taste like this person who wrote this essay. I want to see how good it is. And of course, if you wrote this and someone who loves nasi lemak like myself and the examiner, and you bring the right components and the combinations and the fragrance to write until 栩栩如生, until, wow, I cannot mark your paper anymore. I need to go and buy nasi lemak now and eat, then continue marking. Well, I tell you, your essay will be get A1. No, this is to bring there you see. Where is it? There. Oh, sorry. Oh, not here. Here. This is to bring here. Okay, first you write your essay using your brain. Then you use your heart to bring the emotional feelings. Thank you so much for this. And who's done? Jing San, if you were to choose one of the food in hawker centers to write as an essay or maybe to give a conversation, let's say you're doing oral, which one?
The satay.
Oh my God, damn it. Oh, I think after this, I must ask my wife to go and eat satay already. Yes. Why satay?
It's because it's a dish uniquely to Singapore, and I don't really see anywhere in Malaysia selling the satay.
Oh, you're wrong, no? Last time Malaysia got, in fact, Malaysia, I think it come originate, if I'm not wrong, it's from Malaysia. Carry on.
And then it's more prominent in Singapore, like you can see like Lau Pa Sat and many hawker centers sell it, as well as many Singaporeans enjoying it, like my parents.
Do you not? Do you enjoy?
Yeah, I do enjoy.
Oh, sorry, I'm very curious. Wow, you make me bloody hell miss it. You prefer the beef, the mutton, or the chicken, or the pork?
The pork.
Oh, I prefer the mutton. Do you go and put the onion and then dip into the gravy?
Yeah.
And then the kueh.
Yeah.
Nice, right? Nice,
Yeah.
So I say now you use your brain to explain to us, but no. In fact, you start off with your emotion, your heart already. You bring the hearts, the satay, you bring out the fragrance. And surprisingly, you talk about satay. I was very surprised. Well done. Thank you, sir. Last but not least, Mr. Tuo Xuan, which one will you want to bring for the fruits for the hawker flavor?
Well, for me, I would honestly,
Why you look to the left, to the right? Yes.
For me, honestly, I'll just pick the most simplest and most like convenient one, which is chicken rice, because it's like very convenient, like as compared to others. Because normally when I went to order chicken rice, right, like I can usually get it within a few minutes, whereas for
Yes,
others, I might have to like queue up for like at least 10 minutes.
absolutely, damn you. I agree with you. Every time if I go for training courses or alone, to find place, I will say, 鸡饭一包打包还是吃，对吧 fast convenience and chop 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 go, correct 吗 in and go and it's fulfilling. Okay, it's not very heavy but fulfilling. I totally agree. And if you travel around the world, you don't see this type of things like the satay, the Chinese Hainanese chicken rice, the nasi lemak, or even the laksa mee siam, lontong, mee rebus, satay. Yes, don't just forget this topic, because somehow or rather along the way you will come in paper 1, 2, 3, and 4. Next one is this one here. Okay, so let's start with A. Tuo you start with A first, then you explain what you mean by this. Go. So action for culture. Tuo can you read the A first?
Appreciate every culture's uniqueness and traditions.
What does it mean in your own words?
So with the accept there's some differences between culture and culture, and with the value the differences and understand that the tradition and custom have meaning, and with the respect the uniqueness.
Okay, so you are saying to respect the uniqueness. That means their specialties, right, and their values. That's what you need to appreciate. Okay. Jingchen, C.
Connect with others through understanding and open dialogue.
Yeah. In your words.
Or people need to be more understanding towards each other and have an open communication in order to
Very good. The
Yeah.
dialogue changed to communication. I'm looking for words like that. Well done. And then,
and to be able to know one another well without having any misunderstandings.
so the understanding can change to have a better comprehensions. And the word connect, you can say to congeality, right? To have a very to have a better network. Okay. Yeah. Back to you, Tuo Xuan T.
Treat everyone with respect, regardless of background.
Okay, please, in your own words. Thank you, sir.
Well, with the show respect to everyone, no matter where they come from or what they believe in. And everyone deserves fairness and their dignity.
So can we say background? Regardless of background, can you change the word? We have to treat everyone regardless of all walks of life, where you come from, different walks of life. Okay, all walks of life. That we must not respect. You can change to maybe you are able to have acceptance, regardless of your colors of the skin. Okay, Jingchen.
Include diversity in our daily lives and activities. We have to be inclusive towards diverse towards others of different backgrounds in our day-to-day life.
Can we? Yes, well done. Can we change in our routines, our daily routines? Can
Yeah, can
Anything else?
no.
Thank you, sir. O and N, back to you, Jaden. Let's do O first.
Observe cultural values, festivals, and customs with an open heart. So we need to learn more from other cultures by like knowing what they usually do, seeing how they usually do what their cultural practices are, and embrace them in our daily lives. Yeah.
So you see the word open heart, right? You see the word here, open heart. Maybe you can change it to maybe we must have an open mind, correct now? The mind will become the brain. So we are using open heart because we are using emotion to embrace, to accept, and to have a tolerance of different values, custom, and festival. And then for the open heart, maybe you can change, we must have an open mind. For a very good example, the 7 months, the Ghost Festival month in Singapore. As you know, here in Singapore, we start to burn the joysticks, the paper, a lot of non-believer, even including Chinese, okay, they find that this 7 months is really a pollution month where you burn and all these things, right? Is it necessary and it's not eco-friendly? But they do not have the open heart and open mind really. In order to observe these cultures, then you must embrace it with your open heart and open mind and have a good tolerance to the others, the festival. Because this is been passing down from many generations. Last one.
Nurture harmony, tolerance, and lifelong cultural learning. So we need to allow
Just
these
Chinese if I can convert to English.
OK 我们要培养这种种族和谐
To cultivate.
to cultivate connectivity between different cultures and learn how to treat them with respect so as to respect the culture and tolerate when they like have a different view from you, and also through observing them you promote yourself with a
I like the word promote.
long
Done.
long
I like the word promote.
journey of learning this other person's culture. Yeah.
So you want to inculcate, to develop, to cultivate. So lifelong, I change to infinity, to a very infinity journey, endless journey, whereby you need not just embrace, but acceptance, right? The acceptance. So together we can celebrate our differences and strengths, one more time. Together, we can celebrate our differences and strengthen our unities through the actions for culture. You realize this brochure very nice, huh? Do you think it's drawn by me, Jaden? Do you think it's designed by me? So what do you think?
Designed by you, yes. Drawn by you, no.
Damn it. Jing Chen, what about you? Do you think it's drawn and designed by me?
No.
Damn it. Duo Shen, you better say yes. The two already say no. Designed by me and drawn by me?
No, it designed probably yes, but drawn no.
Damn it. Okay, I don't want to talk to the three of you. Well done. You are damn absolutely right. This is not designed by me, but the words are for me. No, the words not even for me. I only put action for culture. The whole entire thing came out from AI. The whole entire thing. I only put action for culture. Give me the acronyms for actions. For culture. Come out already. And this is the whole entire thing designed by AI. You know what, Jaden? I was so euphoria that day after attending the lesson for AI course on Sunday. And they told me got this AI course Sono, SUNO. He said that you can put anything inside and then they will convert the song for you. I was so freaking happy. The next day, I go and dig up my lyrics book. I wrote songs when I was 15 years old. Yes, your age. I'm serious. Don't joke. Damn it. Stop laughing at me. Remember, there's one song called Say It Loud, Say It Clear, Say It Into My Ear. I literally put the whole entire lyrics into the Sono and they convert the lyrics, the tune, the guitar, the piano, the saxophones, the drum, the bass. so high end. You know who is what dragon is that? Imagine Dragon. You know who is the Imagine Dragon? Yeah, my cousin, the other group, my cousin. Yeah. Stop using that bloody eye rolling around, okay? My cousin Imagine Dragon and Coldplay, you know Coldplay, right? Coldplay? The other cousin. What their music is just like them, tell you, bro. When I put in my lyrics, just imagine I put this whole article and put inside, they can convert this into a song, no? And it's damn nice. Seriously，我跟你讲不用写歌了，那些 human 写歌没有工作做了。Go and Google it, Suno AI, Suno AI, and they allow you every day to create 4 songs free of charge. If you want to upgrade to a better, clearer version, you pay lah. That's all. I'm going to pay for it. I got so many songs. I'm going to monetize it and sell it, and I'm going to sell it to my cousin, Imagine Dragon and Coldplay. I'm going to make my name. Damn it, man. Wow. No need to teach already. Sad, by right, actually, I give it to my cousin Michael Jackson, but unfortunately, Tuo he passed on already, so I cannot give to Michael Jackson. Yeah, maybe I give to Ariana Grande, or Taylor Swift, or Jing Shen. The other cousin. Maybe I can sell to the other cousin. Now then I will be famous. Why are you laughing at Tuo Xuan? Hey, 不要小看我跟你讲。No, seriously, you go and Google it when you're free. Jaden, you don't mind if you want, you can Google it, Sono AI. They really awesome. Since you are free these few days, go and play around with it. And then Gamma. Well, Gamma is solid. It's better than PowerPoint. Seriously, better than PowerPoint a lot. Okay, I will show you more of the AI story next time. Let's go for this one. Let me start the first one. The future heritage of Singapore in 100 years. Oh my goodness. Jing Chen, Jaden, and Tuo Xuan, in 2075, how old are you? 60 plus? 2075, how old? Come on. Hey, by then I die already. I gone already. I won't be able to see. I'll be 100 over years old. Now I'm 56. You can add 50 years, another 100 years, I will be 156 years. So you are still alive. In 100 years, Singapore heritage will be a remarkable blend of its rich culture, past, and bold technological futures. No need to say. Confirm. As one of the world's most forward-looking nations, Singapore future heritage will not only preserve the memories of its early years, but also reflect how innovations, diversities, and resilience shaped its identity through the century. So this is written by AI, and I'm going to use my own AI to rephrase this paragraph. So Jaden, Jing Chen, and Tuo Xuan, in 100 years, can I change this? In 1 century later, okay, right? I changed to 100 years too. In 1 century later, Singapore heritage, cannot change the word heritage, will be one of the most significant blends to enrich, instead of rich, I put enrich, a very strong cultures from the past history, and will have a very decisive, a paradigm shift of technological future. It will be one of the leading, most advanced, sophisticated nation in the world. That Singapore future heritage will all depend people like the three of you here to not only preserve, but also to spread the most important what we have here in Singapore, the heritage, throughout the entire world. Through our innovations, then we can say creativities. I wouldn't want to change the diversity. I'll preserve the word diversities. And of course, resilient, I'll choose the word and the perseverance that shapes its identity through this many centuries to come. So Jaden, I would like to end this summary here with the notions of this 18th of November football. As you have watched closely, we are down with 1-0, and the second half we came back 2-0. I think this is in fact, these are the two smallest nations with not a very big population. Two small nations, Hong Kong and Singapore. And both of them are being colonized before by the British power. And both of them are being educated in the British powers of educations. And guess what? Now Hong Kong is, of course, a part of China. But Singapore has been independent since 1965. So what makes us the resilience and perseverance, I think, is down deep-rooted that it will continue to shine even though sometimes we fail, but we never forsake the heritage that our forefathers have. And most of the players that play on 18s, most of them, their parents are born in Singapore. And the one with the Fandi Ahmad's, the children, they are local breeds Singaporeans. So this is something that I would like to share. The three of you who are not born in Singapore, correct me if I'm wrong. And you are going to be turning to be Singapore citizens. And I'm really happy to see that. Even though if you are not going to be Singapore citizens, honestly, I don't give a damn, to be honest. What is more important, your heritage, Jing Chen, Jaden, and Tuo Xuan, is your surname. Is your surname. That's the most important. Because your surname will pass down for many generations. Okay? You know who is Yue Fei, right, Jaden? Man Jiang Hong, the who wrote, right? You see, my cousin who wrote the Man Jiang Hong, right? Very sad, who was betrayed by who? The Qin Kuai, 对吗? Right, you should know, right? That's why today we got 油条吃嘛，对吗？油条就是炸秦块. So you realize these are something why I want to share, why is important. The strong heritage. Now you understand, Jing Chen, Tuo Xuan, and Jaden. Heritage is really that powerful to bring along like a bandwagon, the culture, your arts, your value, your tradition, and your costume, your fashion. So back to you. Next paragraph. Jaden, you did not summarize. Just now was Tuo Xuan and Jing Chen, right? So now your turn. I know. Jing Chen, Tuo Xuan. This one who say that? This one is you. This one is you, right? Then this one is who? Jing Chen, right?
Yeah.
Now is okay, Tuo Xuan, let's go. Tuo Xuan.
My bad. My bad.
Bless you, bless you.
Our future generations will grow up in a Singapore where tradition and modern progress exist side by side. The old cultural areas like Chinatown, Little India, and Kampong Glam would stand alongside with advanced smart cities and
Wait. What are you doing? I'm asking you to read that.
oh wait, read.
Read first. Read
No,
this, and then who are the
on my side, like I could only feel highlighting, and then
huh?
my audio just cut, so I didn't know what exactly you told me to do.
Oh, okay. You read first, then you summarize.
Uh, Future generations will inherit a nation that continues to balance tradition and progress. Historical landmarks such as Chinatown, Little India, and Kampong Glam will likely coexist with futuristic smart cities, vertical gardens, and eco-architecture. Digital preservation and virtual reality will allow people to experience the old Singapore, from the bustling hawker centers to the kampong lifestyle, in immersive ways that connect past and present.
Okay. First of all, let me tell you, Little India, of course, the words, the spelling and the words tells you is mostly are from the Indians people who come here. Kampong Glam is near Geylang, Geylang. Okay, Kampong Glam is during Hari Raya. It's just like the Malay version of Chinatown. So this one is a Indian version of Chinatown. So this one are their own. And if you study the Raffles plan, Raffles Town plans in your history textbook, you will know all these. They have been part and parcel of it. And of course, in Chinatown, we also subcategorize into the Chaozhou, Fujian, Guangdong, Hainan, Fuzhou, 客家人 Let's go. In summarize in your own words.
Well, future generations will grow up in a country where tradition and progress coexist. The old cultural
Very good.
the old cultural areas like Chinatown, Little India, and Kampong Glam would stand alongside with advanced smart cities and eco-friendly designs. with digital technology and virtual reality, people will still be able to experience the old Singapore in immersive ways, keeping the past connected to the present.
Thank you. Why don't you use the word landmarks? You can say historical infrastructure, historical architecture. Okay, so you can use this. Why Tuoxian, I'm teaching you to do that because now we want to practice more summary skill and of course your oral to improve your way of speaking. Because now oral no more reading. So but I still want you all to read and then summarize so that your heart and your brain can work together. Next paragraph, Jing Chen, your turn, please. Cultural.
Cultural heritage will also expand beyond physical spaces. The values of harmony, multiculturalism, and social unity will form the core of Singapore's identity. As globalization deepens, Singapore will remain a place where different cultures, faith, language, and languages thrive together, reinforcing its legacy as a model of peaceful coexistence.
Back to you, summarize in your own words, sir.
Cultural heritage will grow beyond will grow be
Slowly, don't stress. Come on, relax, bro.
cultural heritage. The idea of cultural heritage will also expand beyond physical spaces
Mm,
and
mm.
and coexist and actively coexisting, having multiple culturalism as well as unity, as well as strong connections in society will play a major part in Singapore's identity. As global connections strengthen, Singapore will forever remain a place where various and diverse cultures, faith, and beliefs, as well as languages, coexist together, hence reinforcing its legacy of being a role model of diverse and peaceful coexistence.
I like the way you really push yourself to the limits and explain. I think this the spirit. The 不是那个灵魂 the spirits of RV. You're from RV, right? Or are you from RV? Where? Which one? Catholic? No.
Hwa Chong.
Hwa Chong, sorry. The spirit of Hwa Chong. Sorry. Yeah. Continue to push that. That is the spirit of doing it. Don't give up. Yeah, and never negative yourself. Thank you very, very much. Last one. I give you a short one, you see.
Thank you.
You're most welcome. Sorry, this one last small one, but behind got one whole chunk of 1,000 words.
Huh?
No, nothing. I'm talking to myself. Carry on.
Okay. A technological heritage, from artificial intelligence to green innovation, will also become part of Singapore's story. Sustainable living, environmental stewardship, and digital creativity will define the nation's contribution to the world.
I tell you, bro, next year your set for O-level social study will 100% cover this paragraph. That's the reason why I want you to read this. And that's the reason why, seriously, you jolly well wake up your idea to do this properly. Because, tell you the truth, Jaden, this year I spotted for social study O-level came out in issue 1 and 2. Okay? So I suspect a very high chance next year will come out the last issue that you're going to cover in your O-level, issue 3. Very high chance. Okay? Very high chance. Let's go.
So a summary of this paragraph, right?
Yes. There's 2 words. It's called PS.
PS.
Yeah, 2 words. The first word start with P lah. Okay, then end with M. Inside got G. Then the second word start with S. Second word start with S and end with T. Not shit. Okay, no shit, huh? Yeah, what? The first word is start with P, P for pig, inside got G, then end with M, M for Malaysia. Then the second one start with S, S for Singapore, then end with T, T for Thailand.
Paradigm shift.
All right, man, love you, baby. Well done.
Okay.
You know what is paradigm shift? Tuo Xuan and Jing Chen. If you don't know later, our dear friend Jaden will type the word. I'm lazy to type the word. Paradigm shift is a super important word on Tuo Xuan. You have to learn these two words in your social study, in your English. It's the super important words. Really. Trust me. Agree or not, Jaden? Agree or not? No, seriously. Answer. Sorry.
Yeah.
What? Okay. I mean, yes, you will answer yeah, but why do you agree? Give me an example. Okay, maybe you do this one. This is what we mean by paradigm shift. Listen, it's super important. Go.
Sorry.
Explain this paragraph now. This is got to do with the paradigm shift of Singapore in the next couple of years, something like that. Get me now.
Okay. This has to do with the paradigm shift of Singapore in the next couple of years, because in this ever-changing world, technology is always advancing, and there's always like new stuff like AI coming out. It forces Singapore in a sense to keep up with the pace of time and adapt to these changes so that they may develop and have their share in play to in the world lah. Help out.
I like the way you use the word. So many words. You use the F word just now. Right. Tuo Xuan and Jing Chen, if you hear clearly, Jaden used the F words to me. End with E. Inside got R. 我被逼啊. What's the word?
Force.
Yes, correct. And you are right, no, Jaden. Singapore is forcing all of us. People still say, why you do that? No need. In fact, Jaden, this word force is so, may the force be with you. Sorry, that's Star Wars. Do you know when Microsoft Word started, it was competing with WordPerfect and Lotus Notes. And the email was really sucks. And still, the history is gone now. Microsoft came out Words, PowerPoint, Excel, and Outlook, right? And you replace all the old one. Then all of us really have to force to learn this. No, if you don't force to learn this today, I tell you, I will have no job. In fact, most of the old generation, they refuse to learn. They are forced to leave their job. They are forced to retire early. They are forced to relearn, unlearn, and learn again. They are forced to change a perception into what Tuo Xuan and Jing Chen, the paradigm shift. Hey, hello, suck it up, man. Either you take it or you're going to leave out. So they are forced to do it. So Jaden, the word is very true. If not, you guys are forced to learn AI. If you're not going to learn AI and you don't know do this, good luck. In fact, MOE already approved AI is a powerful tool. Okay, we don't use force, but like some people say, hey, it's my freedom, no. So you see, in COVID 2020, all of us are forced, right, to wear the mask. But USA is my right, what? Don't force me to wear the mask. What happened? Bye, see you in heaven. Correct 了 Jaden. So this word force 不是说乱用，你用得很妥当。It's really true. Because you know why? I'm going to conclude this story. And that is the reason why the force is so powerful. Ultimately, the future heritage of Singapore in 100 years, I know he was yawning. Okay, sorry. In 100 years will not just be about monuments or traditions, but about people, how they adapt, collaborate, and carry forward the spirit of unities and innovations. It will be a living heritage, one that continues, you see, to evolve, celebrates diversity, and inspire generation to come. So ultimately, I changed the word Tuo Xuan in a nutshell. The future heritage in a century later on for Singapore It's not just about the architecture, the artifacts, or the nice building that you're going to see because we're going to leave a good memory. As you know that Mr. Lee Kuan Yew, the Oxys 38 Road, they want to preserve the house because for future generations to look at it and appreciate what our four founding fathers as blood and sweat and tears and joy in that building, in that house. But of course, he's mentioned that when he died, he don't want to preserve this. He don't want people to remember him. He was such a graceful guy. He want all of us to remember that I fought for this country and it's your job to continue to fight for Singapore, the best of the best, and never let it rest with all your zest to be the best at top of the crest from east to west. But his elder son, Mr. Lee Hsien Loong, want it to preserve. Does the second son say, no, you're against my father's wish. I want to go against it. He said, PAP is doing the wrong thing. So I'm taking a neutral ground to see the next one. You see, here, I answer to the questions. So Jayden and Tuo Xuan, Jing Chen, when you come to my class, it's not about academic study to get A1 for your study. I also want you to get A1 in your real life. A1 not only in the real life, in the working world, but A1 for your future to embrace what you have learned is not on the textbook, but it can apply, imply, supply, reply, rely, and comply to the real world. So if you tell me whether Mr. Lee Kuan Yew's that building should be destroyed, demolished, destructive, I would say in my opinions, maybe a certain portion of his house can preserve it. Or maybe can move the certain parts of his artifacts to a monument, a museum. Just like the Berlin Wall in 1988, when the wall was destroyed, there are still certain parts of the walls are being preserved to bring it to different parts of the world in the museum to show that this, because of this war, Berlin Wall, is to remind the next few generations that because of this war, a lot of people die because of that. So the same thing that I feel that I wouldn't say Lee Hsien Loong is wrong or Lee Hsien Yang is wrong, or of course, we have respect Lee Kuan Yew. So now you understand why he don't want to let people know it's not the Lee Kuan Yew heritage. You need to celebrate diversity, you see? You need to inspire generation to come. It's not me, I, myself, and mine. It's about the two alphabet we, not the one alphabet I. So this is something I really respect. After many months or Jayden, I keep, at first, Jayden and Jing Chen and Tuo Xuan, I agree that we should preserve the whole entire building or the house of Mr. Lee Kuan Yew. But I think we should give respect to this founder, this our grandfather, that he has a reason for that. And if we are not going to fulfill his wish, that I feel that is not right. So Jayden, imagine one day you're super famous and then you're going to die. You know you're going to die. And then you put a will to say that this is support. And then your next few generations decide to take things on their own hands. Imagine you have spirit, Jayden, you got spirit. Will you be happy now? That means they go against your wish lah. But they go against your wish, but it's the good thing, not the bad thing. Like for example, you say, when I die, I want to donate this portion of my property to charity. But then your son, your daughter, your great-grandchildren, your grandchildren, no lah, this one, Papa one, no. I want to preserve, I don't want to give charity. But they are very well to do, they are super well to do already. Get it out, Jing Chen and Tuo Xuan, Jayden, you know what I mean? We have to respect the founding father. I'm not saying both are wrong. Okay, so now you understand. Okay, this is wow, very challenging. Okay, so so what is the view for cultural heritage? We don't talk about this one first. Good luck to you. And please don't use Google Chat. Let's do this. This one is, the first one is the same meaning, and the second one is antonym. Please don't use your AI or Google Chat or your handphone. Don't. Let's test how good your vocab here. There's someone, honestly, I share when I'm doing this, I was like, hey, 这个字好像我没有看过的嘞. Okay? As an English teacher, I also sometimes forgot. I come back to you, okay? This is part 1, I got part 2. So myself I do together, easier. Okay. After this, we'll go through the answer, okay? I'm going to get some water. Better breathe fast, I'm going to breathe. Have you submit your answer? A bit tough on this one. If you are so hardworking, after this, you can go and make it into sentences. Duoxian, are you there?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but I see your car very nice. Wow, very luminous yellow, my favorite color. You don't need to give me the answer. You just type 1A, 1B, 1C, 1D will do, huh? Submit your answer in the Zoom chat, okay? Thank you. Wow, thank you, Jaden. Thank you, Tuo Xian, page 1. That is page 1 now. What about page 2 here?
Still doing.
Okay, thank you. So Jaden also the same, Jaden, you're doing here only, page 1, or everything?
Everything.
Everything, okay, you can go and shit and 帮晒, 拌酒, whatever you want to do. 小便大便还是要 make up, okay, take a break, okay. But of course, oh, you go off already, okay. Never mind, you go first, go and do whatever you want to shit or pee. Okay. You will send your answer. Oh, thank you, Tuo Xian. Jingchen, are you sending your answer? You just send, Oh, thank you. I saw it already. Wow, you break down in such a nice way. Wow, very systematic. Well done. Well done. Okay, all in ready. I think I have to wait for our dear friend to come back. For Jaden. So, Tuo Xian, can you turn on your camera? I think you finished your answer already, right? Can you turn on your camera? Thank you, sir. Let's go to answer, sir. I want Jing Chan, can you do the 1, 2, 3 first? Egregious? Egregious?
You mean just 小的 answer?
Yeah, 1 is 1C, right?
Obnoxious. And then for 2, it's disgruntled.
No. You must say the red color one, then the
Oh,
yeah.
Egregious.
Mm.
Then then the synonym for egregious is
No need to say synonym, just say the answer. C, noxious. Okay.
indignant is C, disgruntled. And then 3, acidus is pedantic.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So if you do not know the words, of course, later you can search it. Okay. But because of time, of course, I can do number 4, 5, 6. Can I have Tuo Xuan?
Number four. Number 4 is hold on. Convivial.
That's the answer.
Genial. D.
What Gmail?
No. D.
Oh,
Genial.
okay. I heard Gmail, sorry. Okay, sorry, my fault. Number 5. That's why sometimes the mic, yeah, sorry, uncle got hearing problem also. Number 5?
Number 5, ebullient.
Mm.
B. Fastidious. Number 6, fastidious. D. Info. I can't pronounce this.
Can see that.
Uh,
Insolent.
Infusion.
Insolent. Okay, next. May I have our dear Jaden? 1, 2, 3 again.
Number 1, capricious. D, demure. Number 2, germane.
German, I got
okay.
people pronounce German. If it's German, it's capital G.
It's dispassionate E. Number 3, impassive is A, emotional.
Okay, thank you. Back to you, Jing Chen.
For 4 is inimical. It's E, garrulous. For 5 is inchoate, which is A, patriarchal.
Yeah.
And then 6, perfunctory. It's D, conscious.
D,
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Okay. So, oh, we done already. Oh, yeah. Okay. We didn't do this. Okay, we do this one here. So this one is this one here. No, wrong already. 1E is fragrant. You read wrongly already though. Okay, one more time. Okay, this is my fault. Okay, Gordon, one more time. We do this right? No, right? This one is wrong. Okay, come on, wrong already. That's what I was thinking. It's no. Okay, one more time. My fault. Should bring out this one. Jaden, can you read the first 6 easier? Let's go.
This is page 1, right?
Yeah, page 1 supposed to be this answer here.
Okay.
Supposed to be this answer.
Okay.
Okay, this one page 1 is just now you read is wrong. That's why sorry, my fault. That's why I said I did it a while last year already, so I can't really remember. So yeah, the first group come.
Number 1, cogent. The answer is C, convincing. Number 2, ponderous. Answer is C, unwieldy. Number 3, tenuous. The answer is C, delicate. Number 4 is contrite. The answer is D, apologetic. Number 5 is juvenile. The answer is B, immature. Number 6 is austere. The answer is D, strict.
Okay, thank you. But Tuo Xuan, do the 6. Cautious, opposite. The answer is D. Cautious is number 1. Can you unmute Tuo Xuan?
Cautious, the opposite is foolhardy. D. Surreptitious, the opposite is C. Clandestine.
Clandestine. All right. Turbute,
And turbid, the opposite is C. Muddled.
mother. Okay. Okay. Number 3 is A. Yeah. Number 3 is A.
Wait,
Transparent.
oh, transparent.
Jovial,
Jovial, the opposite
opposite.
is energetic. Winner. Is it? No, melancholy.
Melancholy.
Yeah.
Number 5.
Number 5, the opposite is ingenious.
Ingenious is what?
No, the opposite is shady. Aesthetic.
Aesthetic.
The opposite is prodigal.
Thank you. Jing Chen, don't mind do again for this one again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Egregious, it's E. Flagrant.
That's more like it.
Indignant is C. Disgruntled. And for assiduous, it's diligent. Contrivial, as for contrivial, is genial. And for the 5th one, it's ebullient, which is C. Lively. And for the last one is fastidious, which is C. Meticulous.
Oh yeah, see, meticulous. Yeah, meticulous, meticulous. Okay, so last one, Jaden.
Capricious. Wait, 1
Capricious.
second.
Capricious, then opposite
Answer
is
is
what?
A, steadfast. Germain answer is C, tangential. Yeah. Passive answer is A, emotional. Inimical answer is C, amiable.
Amiable.
Amiable. Introit answer is D, inveterate.
Yes, invertebrate.
Invertebrate. Okay.
Yes.
6, perfunctory. Answer is D, conscious.
Okay, guys, if you want to explain all the meanings can be done, but I honestly hope that you can do this for my last lessons. Okay, if you guys can, please take a picture now, Jaden, and all of you, please take a pictures. Okay, let me make it smaller. Okay, please take a picture. What you got to do is 2 things as a homework. Those of you are in set 3, set 4, please think, these are one of the most toughest vocab words, and some of you, I think, never seen this before. So am I. Some of the words I never seen it before. I went to search, but honestly, I forgot. I don't use it very often. Let's be honest. Okay, but in English dictionary, there are about 60,000 over words. So you take this picture already. Okay, Jaden, Jingchen, and Tuo Xuan. I leave it to you. Very simple. 1, those words that you're not sure, find the meanings. Those words that you want to do, you can, for example, you can say cogence, and the answer is C, right? Convincing. You can put these 2 words. This person is a very cogent person where he always makes sure that he's able to convince people to fall into his trap, to fall into his idea, something like that, to make a sentence. Or if you're not sure if there's already giving the meaning, this is the same meaning, right? Excuse me, but if the opposite meanings, then it already tells you, but if you still think the opposite meaning you don't understand, then find the meanings and form the sentences. Okay, so the synonym is very straightforward. If both same meanings and you cannot understand the meanings, then go and go a dictionary and look for it. And then form the sentences. And then if you are hardworking enough, write the words and the meanings. It's not for me, it's a homework you need to submit. But for now, it's optional. For next year, if I say compulsory, you die have to do it. Okay, because it's a 1 hour lesson. Okay, so you have to do it. But most of the time, I will not give you a lot of homework lah. Let's be honest, okay? Usually, homework I'll be asking you to do, Tuo Xuan, Jing Chen, and Jaden, is I'll give you an essay. I'll give you 2 weeks. Okay, you don't tell me you got test, got exam, whatever it is. Okay, everyone also got test, everyone got exam, everyone got CCA. You need to sit down there to spend 30 minutes to write essay only. Not difficult. You won't take much of your time. Of course, you can tell me you got other tuition homework, then we talk about it next year. Okay, so this one, and take the picture of this one. Okay, take picture of this one. You all no need to take picture. You all have the things. You don't want to take? Nobody want to take? Jing Chen and Tuo Xuan?
No, I do already.
Okay, screenshot, okay, screenshot. Okay, so that's the answer. So by right, we are supposed to do this one and this one here. So you're supposed to form a sentences. This one, like with this, okay? Like for example, Tuo Xuan, give me one each to use for culture, arts, and heritage. Choose one here, and choose one here for me.
Filled with.
Okay? Singapore is filled with a lot of different cultures. Next one.
Superior to.
Singapore is filled with a lot of cultures and none of them is superior to each other. They are all equal.
And risk of.
Since we are all equal, there is no risk of being one is superior than the others, and they will create conflicts and they will create riots. Therefore, Singapore is filled with all equals, race and religions, culture, arts, and heritage. Okay, so your job next week is to fill out all these down to form out. Okay, so I just give you, okay, last lesson, we'll give you a good one, right? I hope Junie will come back and then we can do it. So this one next week we do. Okay, and then of course there's an essay here. Okay, if you're hardworking, now take a picture. This is an essay here if you want to do. If you don't want to do, it's okay. You can take this and then you throw it into AI, and then you read, because these are the questions that I searched from research, came out before in the exam before. What exam? It can be O-level, A-level, or other exam. So these are the 3 essay. Okay, because for Set 4 student, you should know, it's very important. Okay, all right.